the evening. I know that we're heading into like finals week, and how you guys feeling? Like alive-ish?
No.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna be taking care of you for the rest of the evening, so sit back, relax. Mama's gonna take care of you. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be any of y'all's moms, or just like a mom in general. Momming terrifies me. So I'm going through what I call second puberty. So first, let's start at the beginning. You're prepubescent. You think boys and babies, like whatever. I don't really care. First wave puberty, you're like, oh my god. Boys are so hot. Like, what happened? Like, Jacob in the back row, he used to pick his nose, is now like super hot. And you're like, Jake? Oh, you're so, Karen, Jake got hot. Like, overnight, oh my god, and you freak out over these boys. And second puberty, the same thing happens, except with babies. And instead of thinking they're hot, you think they're cute. Like, you think they're so cute. So, I don't know, ladies, if this has happened to you recently, but I'll be out with my girlfriends, and we're just like in a mall or something. We're just hanging out, we see a baby or just like the top of a stroller, and we freak the fuck out. We're like, that's a baby, oh my god, oh, it's so cute, what's his name? Oh my god, you're so cute. Karen, there's a baby! And Karen, who has, the slushie in the shopping bag, drops all of them, sprays over the baby, and she's like, oh my god, and it gurgles and little snot bubbles, and you're like, it's cute. And that's how me and my girlfriends became cradle snatchers. So evolutionarily, I know I really, want a child, but up here I'm like, no, why? Why would I want to do that? Because, Alison, your two greatest fears are childbirth and child rearing. Now, have you gentlemen thought about, like, girls have to carry, like, a human inside of them for months. And you lose kind of all autonomy. Like, you can't do anything for one anymore, so you do everything for two. Like, you eat for two, you sleep for two, you poop for two, watch Sex in the City for two, listen to music for two, you put one earbud here and one earbud here. So hard. And then you actually get to the birthing part. And man, I was talking to my friend, and she kept her mother in labor for 54 hours. 54
What?
That's exactly how I felt.
No.
About it. Man, terrifying. To be in that much pain for that long, and literally you're shooting a human out of your butt. It's like, bow, bow, bow. That's the sound of shirtless. That's how Bob Neho is.
Yeah!
And I would be a whim to get like a C-section, but if any of you have ever seen Sigourney Weaver in that beautiful movie Alien, just like, I'm like, and they say birth is supposed to be a beautiful thing. And then you give the child life, and it, breathes its first breath, and then suddenly you have to take care of it for at least like 10 years, because after that you can send them to like boarding school, right? Or 35 if you're unlucky and you're like my brother, thanks mom and dad for still taking care of him in the basement. You have to figure out what they want, and they don't know how to communicate, because like babies in those first years, they don't know how to communicate. Like, they haven't read War and Peace, they don't know what rhetoric is, like they can't tell you what they want. So you're sitting there playing this game of Clue with the baby, like, what do you want? I gave you the gift of life, isn't that enough? So I'm really just waiting for a third wave puberty, which is menopause. That is my time.
Yeah!
I'm here to welcome up your next comic who has lived the real life version of Friday Night Lights, although he's never actually watched it. The one and only Rob Spell!